You want to buy a school bus, don't you? You want to convert it into your own dreamy traveling tour bus, huh? Buying a bus sight unseen is a difficult and nerve-wracking task. Not to mention that most people who buy a bus to convert don't even understand the dang mechanics behind the stinking bus. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I got my school bus home and how I might already have to sell it. Buy a bus, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Just remember, everyone, it's not as easy as it looks. You can tell it's an engine because of the way it is. Now, if you didn't see part 1 of my bus journey, here's a quick recap. But you should really go watch it or you'll have 7 years of bad luck. I thought I found the perfect bus, but then someone bought it right out from under me. Ugh. But then I had a little help finding the next bus I thought was the perfect bus. This time I didn't let it get away from me though. So I got the bus, I paid for it, I started driving home, and it just would not cooperate. It's like one of those kids when you try to put them to sleep and they just won't go to sleep. And I had to get it towed 12 miles. You wanna know how much that cost me? $685. Get the towing insurance. It will save you a lot of money. My bus journey was over, right? Wrong. I'm on my way there right now to go get the bus. Round 2. Fight!
Ready? Go!
Yet another early morning flight. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate it. The flights were a piece of cake. Made it to Selking just in time to pay for the bus. I even was able to use my credit because my credit limit was just high enough and I got 2% cash back. That's $116. You could do the math to figure out how much I spent on the bus repair. Or you could join me for... Toss me the mic. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whose idea was it to use a stupid plumber's wrench? In the not-so-famous bedroom of Kyle's house, we bring you the Repair Price is Right! For our first contestant, we have Caveman Kyle. For our second contestant, we have Monster Addict Kyle. Come on down. For our third contestant, we have Cowboy Kyle. And for our final contestant, Bus Driver Kyle. And I'm your host, Kyle the Creator. Welcome to the Repair Price is Right! The show where you try to guess the cost of repairs made to my school bus. For our first repair, it stopped us dead in our tracks at 2 a.m. This was the high pressure oil line. Okay, let's start the guessing off with Kyle. $1. Damn it. Why did we only bring Kyle's on the show? Whose idea was that? Okay, let's start the guessing off with Monster Kyle.
Well, 75 Mega Monster energy drinks?
I'm gonna need a dollar amount, Kyle. That doesn't make sense.
Well, a 1 week supply of Monster is like 75 Mega Monster energy drinks, and that's like $275 for me.
Okay, oddly specific way of thinking about money. Moving on, Cowboy Kyle. Give me a dollar amount.
Pair of cowboy boots.
That's not a dollar amount. I still need a dollar amount.
Oh, $250?
Okay. Bus driver Kyle. Give me a dollar amount.
A repair like that, you're talking about $385 about.
Okay. Good guess. Moving on. Caveman Kyle. Give me a dollar amount.
Huh?
That's, you just made a bunch of uhs. That's not a dollar amount. Can you put up like a finger between 1 and 5? Great, okay. $1 on the board for Kyle the Caveman. And the cost to repair the high pressure oil line is $385. It's almost like you cheated or you knew so. Whatever. Bus driving Kyle, you're going on to the final round. Let's bring up our next contestant. Dino training Kyle. Come on down. And for our next repair, we have the Huey pump that was just freaking replaced by Caterpillar like 6 months ago. Okay, calm down. Sorry. Monster Kyle, give me a price.
$2,200.
Okay.
Or 2 months supply of Monster energy drinks for me.
Nope. Okay, moving on. Caveman Kyle, we're gonna skip you and give you a 1 because I don't want to know what you're thinking about. Cowboy Kyle, give me a price.
$2,500.
Dino Kyle, last but not least, give me a price.
3,000 dinosaurs.
That's not a dollar amount, but screw it, we're giving you 3,000. And the final price was $32.81. Dino Kyle, you're moving on to the final round. All right, we've got our final contestants, Dino Kyle versus Bus Driving Kyle. Let's hear the final repair. The final repair was the brakes on the rear of the bus. The brakes locked up and the springs broke and they needed an entire replacement. Thank God no one was injured. Let's start the guessing off with Dino Kyle. Dino Kyle, give me a price.
My dino senses are telling me $1,500.
Okay, and Bus Driving Kyle, give me a price.
Rear brakes on a 1998 rear engine Thomas. You're talking just around $1,740.
Who let the goddamn bus driver on the bus repair show? The final price for the brakes was $1,744. Bus Driving Kyle, you won! You know what that means? You get to pay the repair price for all of those repairs.
Wait, what? I gotta pay? I thought I was getting paid for winning this game show.
Nope. Because you won, you get the bus, and that means you inherit all the costs that come with it.
Oh, no. I know how to do those repairs on my own. Why do I gotta pay that much money? That's some goddamn bullshit.
Thanks for joining us, folks, for the Repair Price is Right. I hope you'll come back someday. Now let's get this bus on the road. But going straight home would be too boring. So let's pick up our channel's first ever cameo, Nathan, my bus friend. Nathan happens to live in Buffalo, which is right on the way home. But if you saw my first video on the bus, you probably remember that there's only a driver's seat. All the other seats were gutted. So where's Nate gonna sit? There's no safe place for him to sit. This really had me worried about Nate's safety and if I should really be putting his life in danger just to hang out with me on my bus ride home. Hell yeah! Let's do it! Don't worry, I thought of everything. Buses are super bouncy because of all that weight going up and down. So to counteract all that bounciness, I had Nate bring his air-filled, human-sized Vizuzu. And it has the added benefit of acting as human-sized bubble wrap in case I were to get into an accident. New high score! But don't worry, we had the ingenious idea to screw down a lawn chair for the optimal American vibes. What about seatbelts, you madman Kyle? Well, just in case a cop pulled us over, I did want to look like we were being a little safe. So I broke out the big dogs, ratchet straps. And you can't forget to put that ratchet strap around town. And for the added benefit and support, you gotta make sure you cradle that neck. Otherwise, you could have some big issues. I even remembered to get Nate his favorite drink for the road trip.
Why is it in a plastic water bottle? Oh, no, I don't.
You sure you don't want it?
No.
Oh, okay, more for me. Now, I hope you've learned how to safely protect your friends in your school bus for the future.
This kind of reminds me of this hilarious story my dad once told me. So back in the 80s, when my dad and his brother were both attending SUNY Geneseo, his parents, my grandparents, somehow let them take the RV, a 1973 Dodge Champion 26-foot motorhome, all the way to SUNY Geneseo. And you know what they did with it? A bunch of dumb shit. I can only imagine.
Hey, Ron, who's driving? Oh, it's okay. It's on cruise control.
But the best story I ever heard about this RV, my dad had the RV and he wanted to take a bunch of people to a Petra Christian rock concert. But when I say a bunch of people, I don't mean 3 or 4. He had 30 people in this 26-foot RV. That's ridiculous. And also a little scary, right? Well, the last guy came up to the door and asked if he could come in, and my dad said, "There's no more room. I don't know how we're gonna fit you." The guy offered to go in one of the kitchen cabinets, for Christ's sake. And you know what? My dad said yes. He was like, "Sure, if you can fit in there, we'll shove you right in there." So my dad shoved him right in there, and then they were off on their merry way. That's freaking ridiculous. I would never make my friends get in a tight space like that on the road while I'm driving. All right, Nate, you can come out. The cop's gone.
God damn it. Kyle, there's mouse turds in here.
Could be worse. I could have shoved you in a cupboard.
What cupboard?
Nate and I were so close to home. I could feel it. But then I got a call from my tenants.
No.
Their bathroom floor was flooding. And all I could tell was that the sewer was backed up. This was the second time in 2 weeks that this has happened. So I immediately called the plumber the next day. And they got out there, they snaked it, and then they put a camera down it. And you're not gonna believe it. The frickin' sewer line had severed right at the sewer main. So I'm on the hook for 10 grand worth of work to repair that line. Where am I gonna get that money other than maybe selling my bus? I don't wanna lose my dream right down the frickin' sewer drain, literally. If you wanna help me, go check out one of my other videos and subscribe to my channel, because that would boost my channel so much that I might be able to prevent having to sell the bus. And that would mean so much to me. And also, if you want weekly updates, go follow me on my Instagram at _Kyle the Creator. That would help me out so much and I would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching to the end. You guys are awesome.